All right, we are back with the Holga 120N, and we got some good news and we got some not so good news. So if you guys remember, a couple days ago I put out a video about this. I actually did a whole review on it, but I did it vertical because I was thinking Instagram, stupid me, so it never made it over to YouTube. It was going to be my first YouTube review video. Didn't happen, but this is a very cool little camera. Like I said, we've got our film back and we've got good news and bad news. Good news is this camera works. It takes pictures like you might expect it to. It's not going to be some kind of super high-end camera, but it does take photos. The bad news is I shot this camera and I shot these 2 rolls of film all indoors. I had 400 speed film in here, which obviously was not the right speed film for what I was shooting. I have 2 rolls of Portra 400, and of those 2 rolls, I have 2 photos. The rest of it is blank. The reason that I know that it's not the camera is that when I took the 2 photos, one photo that turned out had someone sitting in a chair in front of a bright window. You can see the chair, you can see the window, you can see outside. Another one I actually took of my boys outside. I think they had their bikes and their electric scooter or something like that. That one turned out just fine. So we have 2 photos out of 24 possible exposures. Luckily, the one photo that is good is of my boys. So I do have that one. But one thing I will say, without any type of meter or anything on this, you've really got to pay attention to what speed film you're putting in and what your environment that you're shooting in is going to be. Obviously 400 for the rooms I was in was not the right film. I should probably have gone up to 800 or more. I do need to look into getting some higher speed film, but that's kind of where we're at with this. My opinions on this camera, since you may or may not get the review, my opinions on this camera are still the same. It is cheap, it is plastic, it is just a simple camera. I still really like it. I love the look of it. I love the feel of it. The cheap plasticiness does not bother me. It does take photos. I have hit this shutter numerous times just to see if that had anything to do with it. And then when I finally got my film on my light board to see what was going on, it turns out it was just me. I just did not have the right film in there. So unfortunately, Christmas is ruined. I let my family down. There's no pictures from Christmas on film, so they're probably going to disown me. So if any of you guys need a terrible photographer for your family, I'm probably available. So we're going to go ahead and say this camera is still worth $45. I would absolutely pay $45 for this camera. I would just say pay better attention to what you're shooting. If you were outdoors, then you're probably not going to have any problems at all with 400, 100, especially on a bright day. It does have this little adjustment for sunny or cloudy. I'm probably just going to leave it on sunny. I'm probably going to use this to take pictures of my kids and family outdoors. And when I want to do indoor photos, I'm probably just going to stick to my mirrorless camera. That's a little update on the Holga 120N. You still need to buy it. You still need to own it. At the very least, it looks cool if you put it on some sort of shelf or something like I do behind me. And yeah, shoot it outdoors and I think you'll be safe. So those are some quick thoughts and an update on the Holga, the film debacle, and we'll catch you guys later.